Streaming. It says I'm streaming. All right, I'm streaming. Okay, so I am going to try to murder some ducks, which I have over there. I may murder some cows, and I may take a little nap and watch this beautiful moonrise. And I have my, Twitch chat up. I'm just trying to figure out all the mechanics of this stuff because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I also really like Twitch. I mean, I don't know anything about it, obviously, but I like the idea of it because, I'm not going to pay them any money or whatever, and I'm not going to go through the trouble of backing up my videos. And so this shit just goes out into the ether and then is, auto deleted. And I find that very appealing. I think it saves for 2 weeks or something like that. It's 5:20, by the way, so I'll try not to stream for too long. What I want to do is, two things. So inside this Minecraft world that I have, which is beautiful. Look at this crazy ass scenery around here. That's where I spawned up there. Look at it. It's nice. This is new. It's very choppy and weird looking. It's new 118 scenery. What I want to do inside the Minecraft world is make progress on a starter house right over here. So I'll probably build up a little bit of this terrain. Well, actually, I'll probably replace this with flooring and cut into a little bit over here, and I'll have to put down a floor here. And we'll see. Maybe I'll just build like a little wooden house here to start on, and then after that I can expand that over this away into something more like a manor or a castle. We'll see. I don't have a lot of cobblestone at the moment, but I have more wood, so I need to go down in the mines sometime soon too, and I desperately need some iron. I don't have any armor on at all, so I'm probably going to die. This is a hardcore world. Minecraft is really like boring, I think, if you don't play hardcore. That's kind of the only way to do it. And this is, let's see if it, somewhere on here it tells you what day it is. I don't really know where. You can probably see it. I don't see it right now. It's up there somewhere. But I'm only going to play this world in stream, and I only, I spent like 3 or 4 days or something, Minecraft days, so an hour tops, maybe less, outside of stream, just kind of getting this set up. And so that's what I'll do inside this world. Murder ducks, get wood, start on this house, birch and oak primarily. Oh shit, I need to go, there's spruce over there too. So I need to take this bed and get a boat and go see if I can collect a little bit of spruce. And if there's any dark oak, I'd like that too. That's actually more important to me. I don't have much food, but I guess I have enough. Okay, so I'm going to make a boat as well. Oops. I guess I'll change a bunch of this over. And then the other thing I want to do is spend a little bit of time talking about why, like I started to do abortively there, why I think it's worthwhile, or maybe not even worthwhile, like why I would spend time as a hobby streaming on Twitch. It's like oversaturated and there's a bunch of idiots doing it already. So there's probably actually no reason to do it. Oh, hey, sorry, Death Leopards. I wasn't paying attention to this. I'll answer you since I have a chat here. Why did I say I was playing League of Legends? I have that set wrong. I was planning on doing that. Right? Minecraft is better than League of Legends, isn't it? I only know how to play 3 games. And one of them is chess. So I should probably... Let me see if I can just change that. Maybe I can. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can change it while I'm in the stream. Chess. Whoa, so okay. I'm streaming myself live, so I'm not going to try that. I'll change it in a minute, because I'm too stupid to know how to do it at the moment. What I want to do now is go and thank you for watching, Death Leopards, and that's a very cool name. Tell all your friends about how extremely skilled at Minecraft I am, and that they'll learn all the best redstone from me. Yeah, no problem, Death Leopards. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll fix it. I'll probably stick with Minecraft. Like I said, I may play chess or League of Legends, or I'll just try if there's something someone else wants me to play. I could try whatever. I'm just not really much of a gamer, and I think Minecraft is one of those things that people who aren't into gaming I mean, I grew up playing like Civilization and stuff like that, so I used to really like video games. And even before that, I played like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 2, like that kind of stuff. I had a Game Boy. You know, I'm old. Um, I'm looking for spruce right now. Is that it in the distance? I might have to change my render distance. Yeah, there's some over there. I see it. So I used to play video games, but I don't really do it now. But I see this as kind of a harmless hobby and a good way to just randomly kind of run my mouth. And so I would prefer to talk about politics primarily on this channel, but I don't think that's all I'll talk about. I think I'll probably look at this as something that like basically no one is watching, and so I can do whatever I want, and then it's deleted, you know, pretty soon. Like I don't plan on saying anything too fucking nuts, but I feel, you know, I feel it's weird trying to dual task in this way and devote some attention to the game. Give me saplings. Because, you know, if I die, I'll lose... Ooh, sweet berries. Then I'll set up a sweet berry farm. Then I will lose this world, which is a bummer. And that will happen at some point, for sure. I definitely will lose it. But I also would like to talk in a way that's not totally just idiot shit, which is enough of a challenge in my normal life that adding this multitask doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really make that any easier. And it's also upsetting my dog. She's whining in the background because I'm taught like she doesn't know why I'm just like randomly talking a lot. Ooh, do you see that there in the distance? Hey, that's very close. Well, that's great. Let's see if I can find some villagers and lock their asses up. Get some dirt ready here. Ah, this is such good news. It's so close. All right, is there one in here? Yes. All right, you are going to stay in there. I'll come back and deal with these guys later, but I don't want any mobs to come kill them. I just need 2 so I can breed them. Ah, this is great. I can't believe how close this is. This is just the best news. I didn't see this when I spawned on top of that mountain. Yeah, I'm really happy to just stumble across that. And it's a pretty village, too. I like these, I had a game that was going for a little while ago that was in, what is this, like a tundra type biome, and I like the villagers here, and I like their houses. But yeah, this is going to be great. I'll wind up with mending sooner rather than later. All right, I'm just going to lock all of these people up for now. Move. Why am I stuck? Okay. And that's such good news. So we'll come back, and it's so close, I'll probably just keep my castle idea over there where I was, and then let this be an additional village. I don't need to... Oh shit, although I don't really remember which way I came in. I'm probably lost now. So if you keep your villagers in your main base, it can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes managing raids. Because the illagers, or whatever the hell they're called, won't spawn right there, I think. And then if you do get an illager and you just want to go back to your base, all of a sudden you have a raid happening. And so I think it's better to, you know, just have like a hub. Oh, again, they're everywhere. Ah, this is terrific. It's just better to have a way to get... That may not be enough, because there was a little guy in there. It's better to have a way, another hub, you know, to get back and forth between your village and your base. So I got everything I needed. I kind of want to go look over here, though, because this looks like it's the... Is this an ocean? That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, my God. Look at all this. This is just like, I'm very into this starting point. Sometimes I like to farm a bunch of kelp and use it for fuel, which is an incredible waste of time. Okay, cool. So this is great. So I can probably, when I wind up doing a mob farm, I could probably do it out there. We hit to check on the biome, but, you know, not having land underneath you and a bunch of tunnels. Ah, this is great. It doesn't, I don't think it's warm. I don't see any coral, so I don't think it's a warm ocean or whatever. I don't know my biomes very well. But yeah, okay, so that's cool. That's very good news, and that'll make exploring easier, I think. And now if I can just figure out where I get very lost in real life, and I also get lost on Minecraft, and so I, like, am trying not to... Something on fire up there. Look at that fire. Oh, some turtles too. This is excellent. So I try not to like use any aids or not really cheats, but I haven't even like written down my starting coordinates. I'm gonna assume I mean usually you're pretty close to 0, 0, you know, with your x and z, and we're probably pretty close to that, but often not exactly that. So I may get lost, but I have a bed with me, don't I? If I don't have a bed, I'm in trouble. I think I do. Yeah. Okay. And am I already full? No, my inventory's not full. So I'm just gonna see if I can get back, but I'll probably wind up sleeping out here at a campsite tonight. So the reason I think, to get back to what I was saying before I was and pigs too. I should see if they have any crops. Because if I could get some potato, I didn't even look to see if there were potatoes. Look at this, and some lava. That would be really useful if I want. I think you can farm lava now with the dripstone. But if I want some easy obsidian, that's a place to get it. And anyways, I'm very happy about finding this village. Yeah, turtle breeding. I've never bred any turtles. Leopards. I'm talking to the person in my chat. I've never bred them. You have to like you have to have their home beach or something, right? Like you have to steal their eggs and then take them back and establish a beach in your where they can be born on their home beach. Otherwise, they won't breed. Is my understanding. So it's a little bit of a hassle. I've just never done it. I'm not even sure. Maybe it makes your brewing better or something if you have turtle shell armor? I don't really know. Yeah, I'm totally lost. I'm gonna go back to the village. So yeah, Twitch is a format where I kind of feel like it's just like having a regular conversation with the person. Not like if I want to say something serious, I'll write an article and post it on Substack or something like that. Or, I mean, you know, my background is academic, and so if I really want to write something serious, I would do it in that format, like really serious. Or as serious as academic bullshit ever is. I don't know if I have any pumpkins yet. I think I may have. I'm going to take these. And I'm going to murder this duck. You can't, not on my watch, buddy. So this is just for me to run my mouth, and I like things other than politics, which is probably the thing I talk about the most because I think it's by far the most important. There's a cool formation. That would be fun to build on. But where are my big formations that I expected to see here? I thought I would see my mountains. Let's see. I'm just going to... Oh, I thought that was another village for a second. Oh, breathing underwater with the turtle shell. Yeah, thanks, leopards. I didn't even think about that. That's totally right. I've never cleared out an ocean monument either, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of stuff on this game I've never done. Other than get myself tremendously lost in, like, the first day of playing. It's kind of funny. But, of course, I don't actually care. As long as I have a bed and some food, and I have a little bit of both, and there's plenty of stuff around here to eat. So if I wanted to just set up a little camp somewhere, I mean, I don't hardly have anything going at my original base. I could just stay at that village. I'd be fine. But the Twitch stream, I also like, you know, music. I started out life as a musician, although not a very good one. And when I was a kid, I did a bunch of theater, so I'm still really into like movies and film, theater, all that sort of nerdy shit. And I like boxing a lot. I like to lift weights. I like hip hop. I read a lot. So any of that stuff to me still seems like it's fair game when I talk on here. And so I notice a lot of people who do sort of left YouTube shit spend a lot of time like talking about other left YouTube shit. I think that is too strong a pull for me to ignore entirely. Like there's some things that have come up recently that I might want to talk about. Oh, a bee. I don't think I can get that right at the moment. I don't have silk touch. But I can get it soon. Or I'll just plant some near flowers. You can just plant trees near flowers, I think, and get those. So I'll probably spend some time talking about other podcast or YouTube type stuff. Yeah, Death Leopards asked if I was ever into synths and drum machines. Yeah, I used to have a 4-track recorder and a home recording studio, like a something that would be very old and obsolete now, like a digital one in addition to that. analog 4-track. And so I bought a little drum machine, and I would do, look at all those guys. I would write my own little songs, or like, record whatever other people's songs that I get figured out on my guitar, and use that synth stuff to lay down backing tracks. And, I never could play the actual drums very well, although, Jesus, look at this. Is this where the game ends? I really want to peer down there. Holy shit. So yeah, I would use that little drum machine just to lay down beats. One of my best friends when I was like I said, I started out life as a musician, so I went to conservatory, and my best friend was a, look at this nonsense, was a drum major, or not a drum major, would study drums as his focus. I really want to go in there. And so we would hang out all the time, and we listened to a lot of hip hop and smoked a lot of weed, and probably why I didn't finish music school. And so yeah, we did a bunch of that stuff together. He had a pet bearded dragon that we like to get high with us, named Miles Davis, who's pretty chill. So yeah, I liked all that, and I still, I wish I had time now, really, to do some of that. I'm gonna turn. Sorry, I've totally balked on this. I'm gonna turn my render distance up. I realize now I didn't screenshot where that village was either, but I think it's going to be pretty easy to find. So I'm going to just real quick turn my render distance up and see if I can actually get back home. Render distance. Let's just. I don't even know how well this will run on Twitch, to be honest. So yeah, I was into a lot of music related stuff back in the day, and still am. I was always very bad at singing, but I like to do instrumental stuff. But I learned in music school also that I'm pretty bad at all of that shit. Look, that's just another village, huh? Okay, so I forget how to do a screenshot. Can I just do this? I'm going to do my own screenshot. I don't think you can see it, but I'm screenshotting it for myself here, outside of the platform. And I'm going to go back towards 0, and just see. Oh, that's the wrong way. This way, right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to just go this way. And now my, on the assumption that my spawn is somewhere near there, because I don't remember. Like I said, I didn't write it down. Oh, F2. Awesome. Thank you. So let's see. See, I'm a total noob on this game, honestly. I don't know much about it. It's a little bit embarrassing. Or, I don't know, maybe it's interesting for people who are also not good at it. Let's burn through some of these guys. Oops, shit. That's not what I wanted. To watch somebody totally screw up. I don't know if you ever watched the, I think his name is Luke the Notable, I think, that did the, like 100 days, 200 days of hardcore Minecraft. He clearly had no idea what he was doing. And yeah, there's that village I want. So I'll take a screenshot of it now. There we go, so I can see it. Yeah, he kind of sucked when he started out, as I kind of do as well, and then got better and better. And unfortunately, never really became much of a builder. I would say, like, his aesthetic was just like build things out of emerald blocks, which I think is not very cool. I love this though. I'm gonna build, like, this is definitely going to become part of my domain. But he made it, like, I just thought it was like kind of fun watching him learn what to do, and like I don't know, watching somebody who's just a real pro at something crush it all day is not is not super relatable. Watching somebody who's a total idiot is also not that fun. So I think I've played enough to not like die the first night, but not played enough that I have. Yeah, well, I mean, you can see the limitations I have here, obviously. And so let's see. I've been streaming about 20 minutes, and I haven't accomplished anything that I set out to do. That's probably pretty typical. Although I did find that village, which I think is good. So the sort of stuff that I would like to talk about on this channel include those other hobbies and bullshit that I just mentioned, responding to other podcasters and YouTubers, which I also mentioned, but more importantly, sort of current events from a anti-capitalist angle, I think you could say. I'll take that much room. Oh, do I have room? Yes, that's the last thing I have room for. And I don't see, it's not that nobody is doing it, but I see sort of a dearth or scarcity, forgive me, of commentators in the online space. Aha! Okay, this is a... Oh god, I'm so fucking terrible at this game. I just wandered around for so long only to get right back where I started, which still isn't where I want to be. Take another screenshot there. I didn't come in this way. So what I was trying to say is I don't see a lot of people who have a good background in theory who at the same time are able to connect to people who aren't already of the same mindset as them, and simultaneously connect to events, phenomena, conditions in the world we live in, right? Those are sort of three things that I'd like to see brought together in a better way. And I don't, so I'm trying to give a shot at doing that myself. Man, there's turtles everywhere. So I do, my degree is in political theory. Like, that's my background. It doesn't mean I'm like a master genius at it, but it does mean that I have spent a lot of time, or I've had the privilege or whatever to have spent a lot of time reading really interesting things that not everyone has had the chance to read because people work, and go to school and have kids and have elderly parents and are sick and are busy and distracted, etc. And so I hope I can share some of that stuff. And Marx is difficult to read sometimes. Lenin is scary to read for a lot of people. Was for me for a long time. So I don't really judge people for that. And I was joking. I suppose I was joking with you, Leopards, on Twitter about wanting to, indoctrinate the youth. But I am interested in counter propaganda. I don't think there's any reason to shy away from that. Like, people are so indoctrinated, so force-fed justifications of this horrible system that we have, imperialism, that it is really difficult to sort of break through that with people who are fully grown and fully formed in their political opinions. And so I think it's important to allow younger people the opportunity. Oh, I feel like I'm going the right way. This is it. Yes, finally. I feel like it's important to allow younger people the possibility of thinking through anti-capitalist, pro-worker, pro-truly democratic, pro-truly socialist arguments for themselves at an earlier age, because there's going to be a point where they're going to be force-fed so much fucking nonsense. I mean, from media, from their teachers, from their parents, etc., that there's sort of no going back. Look, there's Home Sweet Home. All right, I'll go up there and I'll take a screenshot of that. And so, I'm jokingly saying indoctrinate the youth. I really mean expose them to ideas that if we all had some familiarity with, the world would be a better place, like a less violent place, a place less full of miserable exploitation and horrible destruction and endless violence and inhumane, dogmatic adherence to systems of oppression. And so I want people to be able to come to this place if they want something that's, lighthearted but still grounded and intelligent. I hope. I flatter myself. I'm just going to put some of these here. But sometimes goofy, intelligent, but sometimes goofy commentary on the way the world has become and what we can do to change it. And as you can tell, I don't mind sort of putting myself out there, although you won't see my face. You won't get my name out of me for employment reasons, for career reasons, for freedom of speech reasons, for anti-surveillance reasons. And so, given that small I'll be doxxed. I know eventually. I've already made my peace with it. But until that day comes, I have some freedom to talk to folks. And as far as hobbies go, feeling like I have a bit of an audience, even though it may be one person or probably at this point zero people. That is encouraging and freeing to me. And I prefer improvisational things. And so this looks like a fairly reasonable mix of all of those goals. The risk, obviously, is that you become clownish. I mean, I am clownish. I'm not worried about that. It's not mere appearance. Like, I am a goofball. I've made my peace with it a long time ago. But I don't want to make others who, have really sacrificed for a better world, to put it bluntly, to be targeted on account of having some idiot like me share their worldview, if you follow what I'm saying. Like, there's too many brave comrades out there who might think that me just being a stupid idiot really does hurt them. And so if I see that danger, which that is a real danger, if I see that danger sort of coming into the fore, then I'll change my tune. But in the short term, I think it's just a fun, silly, sort of interesting thing to do in my free time. And I like this game. I'm terrible at it, but I think it'll be something fun to get better at. So I didn't meet my goal. I'll let Death Leopards have the last word here. And it cracks me up. Death Leopards is a funny name. And so the comment is there's so much government corporate indoctrination and propaganda to go against, and every counter approach, no matter how small, is necessary, and our numbers will continue to grow. Yeah, so I think that's I think that's right, and I want to be a part of that as best I'm able. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but it's not the only thing I do. And we could talk about the other things I do or have done at some point. But yeah, I think you're absolutely right there, and I share your optimism and your willingness to put in the effort. And thank you so much for being my first subscriber. It means a lot to me. It's a silly thing, but it's like, thank you for the friendly gesture. I'll remember it. So I'll sign off now. Just to recap, I told you a little bit about what I'm trying to accomplish here. I got lost for a half hour. I found 2 villages, one of which I didn't seal up, but the other one I did. I got some spruce saplings and some sweet berries. I wanted to kill ducks. I think I only killed 1. And I wanted to get started on this house. And aside from gaining that little bit of spruce wood, I didn't do any of that shit. So next stream, next episode or whatever, I will extend the farmland here. I'll breed some animals. I'll plant some more trees. And maybe I can start at least laying out some plans here. And then within the next week or so, I'll actually get underground and get some iron so I don't get ganked by one of these goddamn skeletons. All right, Death Leopards. I'll see you next time, too. Really appreciate it. And thank you for anyone else who took the time to click on this on Twitter. I'm Mysterio1870 there. So if you have questions or comments or insults or suggestions, just let me know, and I will respond to those as best I'm able. Looking forward to next time. See you later.